You seem like a very, very intelligent man.
You did. It took me IQ. I got 161, 169.
So obviously you're smarter than me. Is that right?
Albert Einstein's IQ was 164.
Hello everybody, I'm Adam King, the King Source. That red button says subscribe to the channel, watch the videos all over and like the videos. It really helps all the metrics out of my channel and the other channels. Now, I'm going to run down a few quick MLB notes on Cody Bellinger. We'll start with him today. He is getting close to a deal with the Cubs. That's all I can say. I heard back in December the Cubs presented him with an 8-year offer worth over $150 million. No other team has even gone past 5 years or $100 million on Bellinger yet. And of course, the only other team where they talked to him was the Yankees, and then when they got Soto and Verdugo, they kind of shied away. So it does appear like Bellinger's going back to the Cubs. It's a matter of when, not if. The final numbers, I would guess, be something along those lines. 8 years, $160 million, $288 million, somewhere in that window is what I would expect. On Blake Snell, why is it so silent around him? Can anybody answer that one for me? Why is it so silent on Blake Snell? Can anybody answer that for me? Anybody? The only team that would make it that silent is the Yankees, and we know the Yankees have an offer out for him. They have since Christmas, basically, when they first started talking to him after missing out on Yamamoto. I firmly believe that both Blake Snell and Josh Hader will be Yankees. The signs and evidence point to it. And I'll believe that till they sign elsewhere, and then go from there. I think with Blake Snell, the talks are closer than we think they are. The Marcus Stroman rumblings yesterday made no sense at all. Do not pass a sniff test at all. Point this direction. I think Stroman ends up on the West Coast. Just a personal feeling, okay? Now, on Marcus Stroman, very few people actually look this up. Where is he from? Okay. Marcus Stroman. And it's not showing on that one. What is this show? Oh, that's why. Marcus Stroman now is from New York. Medford, New York. He grew up a Yankees fan. That is why he wants to be a Yankee. He's from the area. He got a pitch for the Mets, now he wants to pitch for the Yankees. I don't see any ghost of chance of it happening. I can see the Phillies grabbing him. But something tells me he ends up either Angels or Giants. Just a gut feeling as we get a surprise. The Orioles could surprise us and grab him too. So that's the latest on Stroman. With Snell, I do believe he ends up with the Yankees. On Jordan Montgomery, the Cubs are acting as if they're out on Montgomery, but keeping contact with him. The Phillies and Rangers are the top two teams in on him, the main two teams. The Yankees have not talked to him yet. Even to this point in the offseason, the Yankees have never talked to Jordan Montgomery. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay? So let's get back to Josh Hader for a second. The Yankees are the only team currently remaining to have an offer out to him. The Yankees made that offer back around Christmas time. Yeah, same as Snell. And the Yankees offer something in the lines of 6 years and $90 million, somewhere in that neighborhood. And Ken Wilton's articles back up. He's not going to quite get to $100 million. But if he could top the $93 million, that is the contract essentially worth, then he could say he has the largest contract ever for a reliever. The Yankees offer was said to be 6 years, including some options of some kind. And multiple. So years 5 and 6, or maybe even 4, all 3 would be options. I would say at least 2. And so it's going to be interesting to see how Hader's free agency comes out, but the Yankees old team yet to have actually made an offer to him. Bodes well for the Yankees, you'd think, yeah. We'll see what happens. The Dodgers have not made contact with Hader yet. They talked to his agent, but about another free agent. Hader's agent's representing 3 free agents. One has signed, the other has not. I'll let you try to figure out who the other is. It is not a pitcher. So that's where that is. On Matt Chapman, the Cubs are starting to push ahead of the Giants as the favorites on Matt Chapman. And the Cubs are 100% trying to sign both Bellinger and Chapman. That would create a pretty good middle of the lineup there. So it'll be interesting to watch that. And it would create a very good defensive team for the Cubs. You put Bellinger at first base, Chapman at third. You had a very good defensive team all around, okay? Even in the outfield. With Pete Crow Armstrong, and then you have Ian Happ and Seiya Suzuki. That'd be one really good defensive team right there in Chicago. Offensively, they're probably scoring 5+ runs a game as well. So the Cubs will be doing pretty well. Others, I'm trying to think what are some other free agents we can talk about before we. Jordan Hicks, yes, Yankees connect to him yet again. And I did some checking the last few minutes. Yes, there is a scenario in which the Yankees signed Snell, Hader, and Jordan Hicks. And I'll always mention Jordan Hicks, not the other one. And if the Yankees signed all three of those, that would be their offseason. They'd be rolling with what they had on the rotation at that point. And you'd have Snell, Cole, Rodon, Schmidt, and Cortez as your rotation. That's pretty good, actually. Top 5 in baseball, I wouldn't give it the best, because I think you need 2 starters to get there. Now, I will not rule out the Yankees signing all 3 of those and trading for a starting pitcher, like sending Gleyber Torres out for starting pitcher. Makes a lot of sense to me. And other people have been talking about that recently as well. Makes a lot of sense to a lot of people. Trade market is abuzz, but there's not much movement there at this point. The Yankees have been in talks with everybody with the starting pitcher. The White Sox, there's not much movement at all. Okay? With the Guardians, there is movement. There is talks around Bieber, but the Guardians are not acting like they're going to trade him. Burns is not going anywhere. That's just not happening. No team is even approaching. They're asking a price or even trying, really. On the Marlins, guys, the price tag is so high on Jesus Luzardo, it's not worth trying. And Edward Cabrera, the Yankees made progress. I mean, Edward Cabrera for Gleyber Torres swap. But that is one where there have been a little progress, and that would not surprise me. Now, the one thing that's bugged me about all these starting pitchers, nobody is paying attention to the fact of the inning pitch per start on all these pitchers, okay? They're saying that Montgomery's an innings eater when he has done much more than Snell. And Montgomery's career inning pitch per start is 5.33. Blake Snell's is 5.667. See the issue? Snell's more of an inning eater than Jordan Montgomery. Dylan Cease, 5.33. Shane Bieber, 6.33. He's the longest of all these guys. Even Edward Cabrera is 4.667. Yeah, he's under 5 innings a start. An odd one, but it's true. Jesus Luzardo was right on 6, by the way, and that might be why they're keeping him. So kind of keep an eye around. Things are already moving. We're seeing moves every day, and especially today with arbitration numbers. Here's a little nugget I posted, and I'll drop again here. Yankees have presented an extension offer to Juan Soto, and they are talking. We don't know what the odds are. We don't know progress. We don't know anything. All we know is they have presented the extension offer to him now. There were 3 different offers presented to him. One is the ARB number, one's an extension, and the third one is just it's kind of a backup plan. That's what I would call it. If you reject your initial ARB numbers, then you have that backup plan ready to go. So, keep an eye on these things. Market is moving. Have a great day, everybody. Remember, the King Source loves you.